How about you, Felicia? What do you think? Have you had it before?
No, I've never had snake. Weirdest thing I've ever eaten was possum.
Oh, really?
I didn't know it was possum at the time.
Was it gamey?
It tasted like what I imagine licking a cigarette ashtray would taste like.
Oh, really?
Delicious.
Yeah. So gonna pass on the possum, but you know, I tried it once. I tried the snake once. Let's talk about the weather because we got to keep a close eye on this. We're watching our next system lining up. You can see our upper low kind of hanging out. It's been hanging out across the Four Corners region, the Southwest, for quite some time. It's finally going to get kicked out as we head into tomorrow. We're going to start to see our next storm systems developing ahead of that low. It's going to increase the moisture, going to bring us that chance for some storms. And then we watch as another low starts to take shape off the southeast coast heading into the late part of the week and the weekend. That's when we're going to watch for impacts for the northeast as well. But across the southeast, heading into the middle to the latter part of the week, we've got scattered showers and thunderstorms. A couple areas could see a few inches. You can see the models here predicting 2 to 3 inches in some places on top of already very saturated ground. Guys, a place like Montgomery has had double the amount of rain so far this month than it should have. So another wet, soggy time across the southeast.
Felicia, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, cleaning.
All right, let's get a weather update from Felicia going west now.
Yeah, let's talk about it because it's about to get even messier out there. And then, of course, we watch as that next system out west makes its way across the country. If you're talking about Seattle, just a March mess for you guys. 40s and 50s, a cool rain, on and off rain. Not to say that it's going to be, you know, a dousing constantly, but rain in the forecast for the end of the week, into the weekend, early next week. You'll notice that we've had this high pressure and control over the west, a little bit of a cutoff low that's going to be kicked out. But by the time we get to the midweek, that dome of high pressure is persisting. Now, eventually into the weekend, we watch as our next dip in the jet stream, our next trough moves in. That's going to bring some cold air that brings that unsettled weather and focuses that precipitation across the southwest. So we're going to expect some rain, some scattered snow showers as well. We're going to add that up. Not in a big way. This isn't going to be a huge rainmaker for this whole area, but it's going to be a pretty steady rain. And in the places where you get rounds of rain over and over, you could certainly see some higher amounts. Broad brush forecast here on the rainfall. Maybe some of the higher totals there across Northern California, Southern Oregon. We'll get some of that snow adding up as well. You'll notice we're still not done with snow for the season, especially across the Sierra, maybe up to 2 feet. So we'll add a little bit more on there. Of course, when we're talking about this being our snowy, rainy season, you like to put that money in the bank in terms of that snow hanging around. Watch what our weekend looks like. Friday, your afternoon commute, your Saturday into your Sunday. So guys, again, it's not going to be one of those things where it's just raining heavily constantly, but you've got some rain in the forecast for days across this portion of the country.
Tis the season. This is our wet season.
Yep, you want it.
Yeah, Felicia, thank you for that. Here's what's coming up tomorrow.